Hello, dear students. Welcome to I-Fal. My name is Teacher Nikki, and I am here to have another video lesson with you. So I am so excited to talk about a new topic for you today that will help you understand and construct better sentences using the English language. I know that these lessons will be very helpful for you to communicate using the English language that are grammatically correct and properly constructed, considering that we will be talking about some grammar topics. So I want you to concentrate on our lesson today, pay attention to our sample sentences, and please practice them very well even after the class. So let's go ahead and start our lesson. Let's go.
Let's go ahead and talk about the different rules of using the article the. Okay? So the article the is actually known as your definite article. So why do we call it the definite article? Because it gives specific limitation or identification to your noun. Okay? For the rule number one, the is used to indicate a particular person or thing in the case of common noun. So proper nouns generally do not take an article. Okay, common noun, but we want to particularize it, okay, to make it specific. So for example, the man is running. So you know which man I am talking about. That's why I use the. I saw the boy stealing. So same here, the boy we knew already. Where is the pen I gave you last year? So there is the particular pen, the one I gave you last year. I gave him a ball, but he lost the ball. Okay, so at first I use a ball because I generalized it, and the second part I use the ball. So to specify it, okay? So next one, rule number two. Sometimes the is used to generalize a group or a whole class. Okay, like for example, the dog is a faithful animal. So I am generalizing the dog. So the species of dog. Okay, the English are industrious. So here I am referring to the people of England. So the general group. Okay, the honest are respected. So people who are honest. The poor are not always dishonest. So here I am using the poor generalizing the group of people. So always remember you can use the plus adjective when we are talking about the whole or group class, but this is considered as plural. Okay? So rule number three. To particularize a non-count noun or uncountable noun, the is required before it. Like for example, the water of the Arctic Ocean is freezing. Okay, so water here is a noun count noun, but I want to make it specific which water I am talking about. So I can use the with non-count noun. Please return the money I lent you last year. So I am specifying or particularizing which money we're talking about. Okay? So, next one, rule number four. This, okay, the is mandatory before a thing which is only one of a kind in the universe. So it means if it's something that is one of a kind, only one, okay, then we use the. Like for example, the moon is shining tonight. The earth is moving around the sun. Okay? So those are just some of the rules that we have. So we also use the before geographical places. So this one, we have to fully understand and remember this, okay? For using the with geographical nouns generally depends on the size and plurality of the things those nouns refer to, okay? The is generally used everywhere except some cases. So it's better to know those exceptions first. All right, so let's see. The must not precede. So it means we should not put the before this. Okay? First, names of continents. So we just say Asia, Europe, Australia, Africa, South America, North America, and Antarctica. We don't use the with them. So we don't also use the for some countries, okay, like Australia, Bolivia, England, and so on. We don't also use the if we're talking about name of states, cities, or towns. Okay? We also don't use the or put the before names of streets like George Street, okay, Albion Street, etc. So we don't also use the before names of singular lakes, okay, and bays, singular lakes like Lake Carey, Lake Erie, okay, and so on. We don't also use the for names of single mountains, Mount Everest, Mount Solitary, and so on. Okay? We also don't put the before names of single islands. Example, Easter Island, Bear Island, Bird Island, Fatima Island, and many others. Okay? Now, we don't also use the for names of languages, Spanish, Russian, English, etc. Okay? So when the okay is used before these nouns or the language, they refer to the population of those languages. So instead, we're talking about the people if we put the. Like for example, Spanish is the language, the Spanish is the people. Okay? We don't put the before name of sports. So the cricket, no, football, basketball. And we don't also use the before names of discipline or subjects of studies like biology, history, and many others. So as you can see, the is widely used article in English. So except for the list mentioned above and proper nouns, the is used before almost all the nouns. So I want you to please just remember these names that we don't use the. All right? So next one, these are just the names that okay, we can use the before it. So when we're talking about names of oceans, gulfs, sea or rivers, the Pacific, the Atlantic, and some of the examples here. We also use the for some countries, okay, with United States or islands, okay, or republic. All right? Example, the United States of America, the UK, the UAE, the Philippines. Next one, we also put the when we're talking about the Great Lakes, okay? So the Great Lakes, the African Great Lakes, okay, we put the. So names of mountain ranges. So these are group of mountains. Example, the Himalayas, the Alps, the Andes, and many others, okay? And we also use the for group of islands. Example, the West Indies and the Andamans, okay? These are group of islands, okay?
So I hope you find our lesson today very helpful. So as I always say, the secret in making your communication skills in English better is constant practice. So I want you to please keep on practicing all the lessons that we've had in the past and even this present lesson. So I know that you can do it really well and you'll improve yourself eventually. So just keep believing in yourself and practice more, okay? Now, please stay tuned to our more lessons here in I-Fal and please visit our website that I will flash on the next screen. I also encourage you to please subscribe to our classes because we have a lot of amazing teachers that will help you and guide you in improving your English skills. So once again, this is Teacher Nikki. So I'll just see you again on the next classes and video lessons that we're going to have. I know that we will have more amazing lessons in the future. So stay tuned and good luck. Study harder and I'll see you next time. Bye.